one more sleep loss. How you feeling?
So excited. Obviously, Alberton's looking absolutely ready for this showdown tomorrow night. So, yeah, we can't wait. And I know ticket sales are just flying. I think there's only about 1,000 tickets left. So we're pumped. There's new grandstands out there. The atmosphere is going to be unreal, and our group's ready.
Makes it extra special to wear the prison bars and such of a crowd as well.
Yeah, so special. We had Josh Carr speak to the group last night. He actually went 10-0 in showdowns as a player, and so he was fantastic talking to our group last night.
What sort of messaging did he have?
I think key is like the atmosphere. There's no game like it really, unless you're playing finals, and so. For us to go into a showdown round one here at home at Alberton on a Saturday night, I think the message around being calm and composed and playing the Port Adelaide way, which is what we're spending a lot of time on.
3 debutants as well, will give a bit of extra motivation, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we've got 3 club debutants and 3 absolute debutants. So the league debutants being our young crew, Sinead Goody, Piper Window, Molly Brooksby, who've just been incredible additions on and off field for our group. And yeah, I think everyone that watches them play tomorrow night are going to love the way they go about it. And certainly Port Adelaide footballers, and then 3 club debutants. So Caitlin Wendland, Central District's kid, who went and played at Brisbane last year and is just thriving in our environment as a half forward and pressure forward who can finish really well. Kirsty Lamb out of the Doggies, childhood Port Adelaide supporter. She's just absolutely ready to go. And Tegan Jermack, who we signed from GWS, who's been just a great addition in the contest in our backline. So, yeah, 6 players debuting on some level tomorrow night is, brings a whole nother level for our group.
What's been the focus during pre-season, Lauren? Where do you hope the improvement will come?
So I've been quite bullish in the previous 2 seasons here of really attacking our offence, and I think a big part of that is you want to be a team that's exciting to watch, fun to play, and high scoring, so that when you do eventually get to that point where you're mature enough to play in finals, you score against good teams. And so we've had that, and now we've added contest. Contest has been a massive focus, and I'm very excited for our group to show that off. I think we've shown a fair bit of it in our pre-season trial games against the Crows and the D's, and now to do that for 4 points tomorrow night is something our group's very excited for.
It's been one of the strengths of the Crows, obviously, over the journey, the contest and the scoring. How do you nullify that, I guess?
Every good footy team's good at scoring and good in the contest, and so those are things we're striving for. In terms of nullifying it, you've got to match them. Yeah, if you want to be a good team in this competition, you've got to be strong in the contest. You've got to win your own footy, and you've got to get on the outside too, which I think has been another focus in terms of fitness for us. Having a young group, it's taken a couple of years for us to get them to a point where we feel the fitness is at the level it needs to be, and if we're not close, we might already be there for that at the moment. So I think adding some strength in the contest in a young crew, and the fitness level to get to the next one. I'm excited for our people to see how far the girls have progressed in that space.
Clubs used to success in the men's side. When will that pressure be on you to start producing more wins and going?
Pressure's always there, mate. It's we exist to win premierships, and so being a team that's played 20 games of footy, that's never lost on us, and it's something we aspire to. And what I'm talking about here is being a team that's always building to play a brand that competes with the best teams in the comp. We're at whatever level of maturity we're at. And so if you've watched us over the last 2 years, you'll see elements of that building, and I'm hopeful you'll see another piece of that puzzle tomorrow night.
Can't afford to be bullied by the Crows tomorrow. They bully sides with their physicality often.
Yeah, that's it's a showdown. We're coming in for the contest.
I guess speaking on building, I think the first showdown was a loss by 60 points and it was 30 points. So you're hoping to be 15 points this time?
Oh, you've done your homework. Well done. It's look, I'd like to think it's not a loss, obviously. So keep plugging away and look for the result.
You touched on Goody as well. People are already betting that she's going to be the rising star of the year. How much of a superstar is she going to be for the club?
I think every player we've added to this group is going to add a significant amount to this team. And Shanae, obviously there's going to be outside noise. She's a classy player. I think one really special thing about Shanae is she's super diligent. She's as professional as you'll see in the league. And she's a footy head, which I love. And so, you'll see someone who, under contest and under pressure tomorrow night, won't be two-faced. She'll keep going about her business, and we love that.
Abby Darrick was named as well. A lot of concern about her maybe missing the first rounds or so. She had 100% ready to go.
Abby's ready to go. She's at 100%. If you watched training last night, you'll see her at captain's run tonight. She's looking as good as she needs to, and she'll play well.
I know you touched on it before, but just the occasion, Lauren, with the new grandstands and the crowd that's building up. How do you, I guess, balance the excitement from that to keep the girls focused on the job?
Look, honestly, one of the best things about footy is we get to play a game, and so let's enjoy that. Let's not shy away from anything, and I think if we have pressure, it's a privilege. And we know our people turn up and support the group tomorrow night and be really loud, and the atmosphere is going to be unreal here at Alberton, so our group cannot wait, and this is what we spend pre-seasons and off-seasons working away for, is to perform in front of these situations, so bring it on.
When you've got such talented young players coming in, obviously being one of the expansion clubs and getting the access to likes of Shanae and Piper, how do you harness that, that they're going to come in and already be, one of the better players, debuting 3 of them at once? Do you take Kirsty aside, or one of the more experienced players, and say, all right, you need to get around them? Or?
Oh, I think our young crew that you've just mentioned, they're quite mature, to be fair. And so, with any player that comes into our group, including Kirsty, you expect the rest of them who've been here for a little while to get around them and welcome them in, regardless of age. So, yeah, I think our group's spent a lot of time gelling over the off-season, and they're coming together really nicely. So, yeah, we're excited for them.